Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. This is Pratik Srivastava, founder of Online Study for You. And friends, today TCS conducted the exam for 2026 batch, and the questions and many things were different from 2025 batch examination. So if you're going to write the exam or if you wanted to know the cutoff, then you should and must watch the video. Before that, friends, don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. Okay, so friends, see, always remember, when the question comes tough, your cutoff goes very much down. And we know TCS exam will not be very easy. In 2025 it was, but in 2026 again it is similar to 2024 batch. But anyway, no problem. So friends, if we'll talk about the pattern, this is a pattern. I will come to the cutoff sometime later. So let us see what all things were there in the exam today. Okay, friends, first thing, there is no section switching. Okay, there is only question switching. So from aptitude you cannot go to reasoning, from reasoning you cannot go to aptitude, that all those things you cannot do. TCS exam is happening at center, right? You already aware. There is no negative marking. Any number of rough paper you will get in the exam. On screen calculator is there. No question wise timer. Total section wise timer is there, like for one particular section 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Okay, total 8 to 10 theta based question is there. That is not fixed. Again, if we submit one coding question, then only you can go to the other coding question. We cannot make changes in the first coding question, okay, after you submit it. Okay, and there is sectional cutoff. The cutoff we will talk about that, you don't worry. Okay, now, so friends, here if you'll see, so this is sent by one of our student. So sir, in aptitude most question asked in mensuration 2 to 3 question. So mensuration topic they have taken it very seriously this time. Okay, so that's what, like, when you ask about, sir, what is the important topic, I say you go for simplification, you go for percentage, you go for profit and loss, you go for average, you go for DI, right? Okay, but I have always said you, TCS, you don't know what they will do. This time mensuration they have given more priority. Sometimes they will give statistics more priority. Okay, so very difficult to now. Today if you read mensuration a lot, tomorrow they might not give you question from that. So you always have to be very clear. Okay, partnership 1 to 2 question. Partnership last year also, I mean for 2025 batch also there was question from partnership, and that is the only reason in every video which I have solved, partnership question will be definitely there. Percentage, these are the common questions. SICI mixture, allegation, statistics 1 question. Okay, and aptitude is difficult. So friends, aptitude is difficult means again you go back to 2024 batch aptitude. So whatever was asked, similar pattern they have repeated in 2026. 2025 batch aptitude was easy. Okay, and see, when I say that course is important, you people will say no, watching YouTube videos only we will get selected, because YouTube videos definitely you cannot solve very difficult question, otherwise half of the people will not understand because they have not gone through the basics. Okay, so I saw somebody was commented, so sir, the video which you had put recently, I mean 2025 batch solution which I had put, from there no question came. Obviously that was in 2025 batch, and if everything, it's not possible to teach on YouTube. Okay, so that is the reason we have this TCS NQT crash course. Anyway, so that is a different thing. Verbal is moderate to difficult. So verbal, it depends upon how you feel that. Okay, and reading comprehension question also difficult, which is not in the passage. Okay, which is not in the passage form. They also ask most data based question, like if you want to transfer files, then so there was one in verbal ability, I guess they had asked one question, like if you want to transfer files, then what protocol you need to use except SMTP. So I wrote FTP, and this like questions are 3-4 asked in verbal. Okay, so like this in verbal they have asked computer questions. So TCS also, see, TCS is not even a living body. Okay, but still they don't have brain. In verbal ability they're asking computer question. Are bhai, you make one different section or you ask somewhere else. Okay, so anyway, So see, the cutoff will be very, very less. Please don't worry about it. Reasoning is very easy, and most question asked in cubes, coding, decoding, paper folding, linear arrangement, and blood relation all are very easy level. We had recently made one video on reasoning. In advanced aptitude and reasoning, questions are easy to difficult. Okay, mostly in mensuration, arrangements, and coding, decoding mostly. One question from number system and it is moderate. And when comes to coding, one from circular linked list, another from strings, dynamic programming asked, and both are difficult, sir. I executed test cases and circular linked list 6 out of 7 test cases passed. Numerical ability, no question from profit and loss. It does not mean tomorrow the questions will not come from profit and loss. Okay, so overall the exam was not easy. So here apti thoda sa tough tha. This is another person I sent. Advanced aptitude was easy. Verbal and reasoning easy to moderate. Coding, one array question and one string question. Encryption to description string ka. Friends, as soon as we get this coding question, we will share with you. Compound interest, investment, normal question, profit and loss. Okay, so see, for different batches, so what we received was for different batch, and this is for different batch. Profit and loss 2 to 3. Moderate question, simplification easy, compound interest, investment type of question, quadratic equation, both strains, permutation, sum of digits, HCF, mean median, statistics, mixture and delegation with ratio and proportion. Numerical foundation में ज़्यादा theta type question थे. So in foundation mostly theta type questions were there. So more theta type questions were asked this time. Profit and loss, compound interest, time and work, speed, distance, ratio, majority questions I think. Okay, so profit, loss, compound interest, time and work, that's what. So here when you went, it is clearly mentioned numerical ability, no question from profit and loss. This is in the shift 2. This is shift 1. Speed and distance ratio. Okay, fine. And if I talk about reasoning, so let me see another. Okay, just let me see. So so coding, decoding were a lot. Blood relation, okay, these things were there, that we know. Okay, okay, fine. So good. Okay, I just wanted to show you here. So if you see, okay, so if you see this, how this is our application, right? So here we have received this. Okay, so in aptitude, okay, all those things you can see, that is what I have showed you here. So this is what you can see. So this is the same thing I have put it, right? The same screenshot I have put it here, correct? Okay, so thank you. Okay, the who has said this is definitely not my content. Okay, so this has been shared by the student only, and this was shared by Bristy. Okay, so that's all. Okay, now if we'll talk about the cutoff, my dear friends, so numerical ability here 20 question. See, that is what I always tell in my video. Advanced aptitude will be easy to moderate. Okay, and this numerical ability was moderate to difficult. It was moderate to difficult, correct? Okay, now so more theta based questions were asked. More theta based questions were asked. Okay, so here you can think of cutoff will be around 7 to 8, not more than that. So if you are doing 7 to 8 question, that is max. Okay, so you do not have to solve all 20 question, 15 question, 16 question, because remember, if the question is tough, it is tough for everyone. Logical reasoning, definitely your cutoff will be 10 to 12. See, students are telling, sir, coding and decoding, it was coding and decoding, definitely there are a lot of questions were there from the coding and decoding. And verbal ability, so verbal ability, again your cutoff will be around 8 to 10. Okay, not more than that. It will not even cross 50%. Okay, advanced aptitude and reasoning, so here 15 question is there. Again same here, 7 to 8 will be the cutoff. Advanced coding question, see, advanced, if you do one coding question, okay, you will be called for digital interview, and if you do both the coding question, you will be called for prime. But it is not like that. Okay, see, it always goes on normalization. Now suppose one of the student, I mean the topper actually. So he is able to, so total 714 question. So suppose if he is able, suppose the highest number of questions done is the topper has done only 10 question. So your cutoff will be around 50 to 60%. So if all together, if you have done see 6 to let's say 7 question, you will be called for prime, and if you have done 3 to 4 question, you will be called for digital. Okay, so friends, again, so here total 14 question, and it's not like if you will do one question completely then only you will call for digital, if you will do 2 question completely then only you will be called for prime. No, there might be a possibility if you do 1 question completely, still you will be called for prime. So that we have to wait and see. Okay, so friends, your cutoff will be, see because this was easy part, so 7 to 8, so around 35%. So here you will say around 35% to 40% will be the cutoff. Here 50 to 60% will be the cutoff. Here see how I am telling from my past experience. Again here around 40% will be the cutoff. Okay, here around 50% will be the cutoff, and here again around 50% based on what I explained you. So friends, see, you do not have to worry, you gave your best. Okay, you prepared from wherever you wanted, right? So see, now again if you will come and say, see, in our TCS NQT crash course, right? See, frankly speaking, if you'll go and see here, right? So you will be able to see we have done lot of difficult problem in the course. But now many people will tell, so YouTube is sufficient, we'll go through the YouTube videos. Arey bhai, YouTube videos you will not get in order. See, when you start learning, right? So what you will do? First basic question, then mid-level question, then difficult question, right? That is how we learn, correct? See, if you keep scrolling on YouTube, how you will get, see, everything is in order, and that is the only reason, no, people gets result. Okay, see, if you open this where it is, okay, so recorded videos quant, here if you go, so see aptitude, here already the difficult aptitude next level problem, here topic wise, simplification, okay, problems on average, percentage, okay, profit and loss, okay, ages, number system. So all topic wise questions are there, logarithm, ratio proportion, okay, test series is also there, unit digit, remainder theorem, time and work, pipe and cisterns, partnership, simple compound interest, installment based problems, permutation combination, probability, clocks and calendars, mensuration, okay, progression, so quadratic equation part 1, part 2, data interpretation part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is how you learn and give the result here. Result does not come like just like, okay, you study however you want and then you will come and comment that, sir, from your YouTube videos that kind of question did not come, right? So YouTube videos, how that questions will come, because this is not in order. I cannot release the complete courses on YouTube, right? It takes a lot of time, so that cannot be done, and I cannot keep, nobody can do it, right? So whatever it is, one short aptitude coding videos, and if your basic is not good, no, trust me, it will be very, very difficult to crack exams like TCS, because TCS, their questions are very, very good. 2025 alone, the problem was easy, but again 2024, 2026, the level of the questions is very good. Anyway, please don't worry about it. You have already given your best. Now wait, the cutoff will go very down. So whatever I am predicting is on high side only. The cutoff will go more down, okay? But let us keep one, and sectional cutoff will be there. Every section cutoff will be calculated. Thank you. Take care. All the very, very best. Please don't worry. And I will be doing again analysis of other shift as well.